Hello, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. I hope everyone's safe out there. Today's topic is Obama attacks Latinos. Let me know what you think. Let's get into it. Okay. Now, I have a problem with this video. I have a problem with this man even speaking. I have a problem with him not staying like the rest of the presidents. Like, you already had your term. Get out of here, dude. Seriously? This guy had the balls, the cojones, literally, the fucking cojones. Pardon my French. He had the cojones to come on here and say that, like, basically that Hispanics are idiots, that we've only voted for Trump for one reason, or that we're looking past the fact that he's racist. How is it that he's had the biggest turnaround for Latinos and, Asians and, African Americans, and you're telling us that we're just all idiots? We're just stupid? Seriously, dude? That we're just looking past all his BS. No, we look past your BS, and now we're all awake now, and now we get it. We see you. We see what you've done. We see the evidence. We see you. Okay, dude? So cut it out. Check out this video of how he's insulting the Latinos. It's like one of the biggest insults that I've seen. It's like, dude, can you stay your ass in your house and stop talking? Thanks. Thank you. I would appreciate that. Stay in your house. You had your fucking terms. You had 2 terms. Stay in your damn house.
Over many Latino evangelicals from the states of Florida and Texas. But today, President Obama claimed these key voters put aside Trump's, quote, racist rhetoric because he supports their religious views. Watch.
There's a lot of evangelical Hispanics who, the fact that Trump says racist things about Mexicans or puts detainees.
He never said that about Mexicans. He said it about the MS-13 people that were doing what they were doing. But since, we have fake media, they turned his words around and they used clips of his words here and there, and they made it seem like he was talking about all Hispanics, all Latinos. So yeah, we see you. Cut it out. We see you.
Undocumented workers in cages, they think that's less important than the fact that, he.
And the cages that he's talking about, they were built under his administration. So basically, they set him up for failure, basically, to make him look like he is the bad guy. So basically, these things were all put in place. All those, remember back when Katrina went, what happened with Katrina, everything that happened, all those Walmarts that weren't reopened, all those little places that couldn't, reopen, or they didn't choose to reopen, that's what they turned into. Yeah, look into it.
Supports their views on, gay marriage or abortion.
Joining me now, Raymond Arroyo, EWTN News Managing Editor and a Fox News contributor. He's also the author of The Spider Who Saved Christmas, which I got to get, indeed. Raymond, thank you so much for being here. As soon as I heard that sound this morning, I thought, oh my gosh. In some ways, I think maybe in his mind, a lot of things hadn't changed, but you spent time on the ground talking to Catholic voters and Hispanic voters, and that's not what you heard.
Look, Dana, this clearly shows the Democrats and Barack Obama are worried about this constituency. President Trump lost the Hispanic vote by 20 points to Hillary Clinton. With Biden, he only lost by 12, and in many of in the 100 or so Hispanic majority counties, he won those. He's increased his margins, so they're worried. But to dismiss them on their religious belief, Dana, these are the things, when I talk to voters, they kept talking about the strength of Trump that attracted them, his pro-life position.
And let me put it out there, like, you're insulting them in many ways. You guys are taking God out of, like, the Pledge of Allegiance every time you guys talk about God, or where God is, you say, oh, that guy, like Biden says, oh, that guy. Like, dude, God, the guy, our creator, sure, okay.
And his stance against socialism. That was a deeply held fear for many of these Hispanic voters. So if he really wants to finish alienating the Hispanic voter for the Democratic Party, keep talking and dismissing religion.
Exactly. Keep talking because you've lost all of us anyway. You lost us. Like, we're gone. The only ones that are still on your side is the ones that haven't even done their research. They're just watching the fake media. And soon, don't worry, they'll wake up too. If not, it's going to happen. They'll see.
And their deeply held beliefs, as well as letting the socialist wing of the Democratic Party lead. It will surely alienate
And then
them.
I read this morning in Politico, and I wanted to bring it up with you. This was saying that Biden must move quickly to prove he has learned from President Barack Obama's mistakes on immigration. Obama, despite creating DACA, was dubbed deporter-in-chief and is known for expanding the detention of immigrant families and dragging his feet on major immigration legislation. So, these issues are going to be front and center. In fact, Biden today said within the first 100 days he's going to have an immigration plan. But that's not necessarily the only issue people care about.
No. No, and not those Hispanics I talked to in Tampa, in Michigan. They were much more concerned about jobs, about the thriving economy, and the socialism, the fear of socialism coming to these shores. They just escaped it in their native countries. You're right. They don't want that. And that was a major, I think, force in the Hispanic vote. And look, we Hispanics do deeply hold our religious beliefs. We lead with that. That's a good thing. And the Democrats and the Republicans should lean into it, not disparage or make fun of people.
Exactly. You shouldn't be making fun of anybody. Like, it's disrespectful. You guys are like, it's crazy. You could tell the difference between a Republican and a Democrat. They have no respect. Point blank.
Religious beliefs.
Hear, hear. I also wanted to talk to you. You wrote a piece for the New York Post about surviving Thanksgiving without political disagreement. What's the secret?
Well, the big secret is there shouldn't be politics at the table.
Agreed.
My friend Father Richard John Newhouse used to say, Dana, the first thing about politics is that politics is not the first thing. But look, if you have politically divisive members of your family that have to come over, use my containment strategy. Try to keep them at home and do a Zoomsgiving if you can. If they have to come to the table, seating is essential, Dana. Either cite the CDC COVID regulations and put them out on the porch for their own safety, not for yours, but for theirs. And if that doesn't work, seat children around them. It's awfully hard to get into political battles with kids. Once they talk about TikTok, the Instagram videos, and Baby Yoda, Uncle Fred will quickly go silent and focus on Dana's delicious
Let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know, like, what's your comments? Like, the Latinos, back me up here. Back me up. This is ridiculous. This guy is insulting. Like, this guy needs to sit the hell down. Sit down. You're not even, like, what are you doing? You're not the president. You had your time. You screwed us up. You screwed us for 8 years. Like, dude, sit the hell down. Let me know what you think. It's Jazz, that's me. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.